Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be discussing some theories that I have regarding what's going to happen in The Flash 818, which is airing this Wednesday, at the point in time of me recording this, and more than likely the point in time you guys are seeing this. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe for new notifications on. Let's get right into the video. So, I already did a full video breaking down the 818 promo, which did really well, so thank you for support on that over the weekend and also on that day that I uploaded it Thursday. So again, thank you for support on that video. Appreciate it. If you haven't seen it, which I'm assuming most of you have because that video is over 1,000 views, go watch it and then come back and watch this. We learned that Matt Letcher, who played the original Eobard Thawne before Tom Cavanaugh took over, due to story reasons he took over, not, nothing bad happening, just the story arc happened and Tom took over. Nonetheless, Matt is back as the Reverse Flash, Eobard Thawne, just Eobard Thawne. I don't know if he's a Reverse Flash. He doesn't seem to remember that he's a Reverse Flash, which I went over in the promo breakdown. But something that I've been seeing a lot of people who have been, something I've seen a lot of people talk about is a possibility that we could see both Matt Letcher's and Tom Cavanaugh's Thawne team up against Barry. Now, this is a possibility, but at the same time, I don't think it is, and here's why. 819 and 820 are a two-part finale. 819 is the first part, 820 is the second part. So if that massive fight that we've been all, we've all been questioning if it'll happen, where we get Matt Thawne, Tom Thawne versus Barry, it would have to happen in 818. If it were to happen in 819, I wouldn't complain, but it's going to be a big two-parter finale. And they've been hyping this finale up all year long, saying how big it will be. It will be the biggest finale we've had in a couple of years. So, I don't really see that playing out in 820, because we know in 820, we're having a massive fight scene between Barry and Tom Cavanagh's Thawne. If you didn't know that already, that's your problem. But I could see it happening in 819, assuming Matt stays for 819, which I don't think he will. However, I do think we're going to get a fight scene between Barry and Matt Thawne. I think we're going to see that happen. And I think we're also going to see the timeline change that I went over in the promo breakdown video. But it's going to be very interesting to see what happens if we are going to get that two Reverse Flashes versus Barry, or if it'll just be one-on-one with Barry. As in, Tom fights Barry, Matt fights Barry in one episode, and then I was going to the finale, Tom fights him again, or for the first time since he's gotten his speed back. I think 818 will be the real... 817 was the beginner of this graphic novel. We don't know what it's called yet, but we do know Reverse Flash is a big bad of this graphic novel. And to be clear, it's been said by Eric Wallace that this finale will act as a series finale. Because if you don't know by now, the CW Mark Pedowitz told all the shows to treat their current season finales as a series finale because they didn't know what's going to happen to the shows. Whether or not Superman Lois is on that table, I don't know. But Flash, Legends, Batwoman, they were all told. Obviously, Batwoman got canceled. I think Naomi was as well. I don't remember. But obviously, Naomi, Batwoman, and Legends were all canceled. And Legends didn't listen. So they didn't get a proper ending. Because the writers were cocky and, so now we got predictions going around. But nonetheless, the Flash Season 8 finale will feel like a series finale. And there will be a cliffhanger or two for Season 9. Because they did get picked up, I think, while they were finishing production. So they got to put in a little cliffhanger for Season 9 in there, I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly, what Eric Wallace said. However, Eric Wallace said the past 2 years of storylines of Season 6, since he started showrunning, any dead end that we haven't gotten a conclusion to will be wrapped up in this finale. As in Iris's time sickness, we're going to get every single explanation possible to the time sickness, why it happened, how she got cured, and it'll be done after season 8. And then going to season 9, I think he says something along the lines where it feel like a whole new show. We're going to be dealing with a leveled up Barry, more powerful, or at least probably on a similar season 8, maybe a little bit more, but we see him do more stuff. At the same time, dealing with Team Flash, doing Team Flash stuff. Now, we know Joe won't be in majority of season 9. He'll be in the first half or so, and then he's leaving. Caitlin is not part of Team Flash anymore at this point. If you don't remember, at the end of 8/17, she left. Now, that reason is, people are talking about it, is because Danielle Panabaker is pregnant with her second child, so she needs time off. And this is the best way to write her off. That's not saying she won't come back to season 9, but we don't know. All we know is that Grant and who plays Barry and whoever plays Chess, I'm forgetting his name, are in season 9 of Flash. Doesn't mean it'll just be those two, but we know those two are confirmed. Joe, like I said earlier, will be in half season 9 and he's done. He's only going to be in parts of it. He's not a series regular anymore. That doesn't mean he won't appear every now and then. Or, in every episode. It'll just mean that he will appear pretty much as Cisco does, which is very rare. So when he does show up, it'll mean a lot more, which I'm not saying it doesn't mean a lot now. I think we all love Joe, but like if the show gets season 10, they can bring Joe back for like an episode or two, especially if it's the final season, which I wouldn't be surprised season 10 is, or season 9 is, which I don't think it will be. I think season 10 will definitely be the last at this point if we haven't gotten anything regarding it. But nonetheless, which again, season 9 is not premiering for another 6 to 8 months, so we have a long time to figure that one out. But nonetheless, I do think it's important to point out that we don't know about Candace. We don't know about both Danielles, Daniel Nicolay and Danielle Panabaker. We don't know about, I think, Allegra, we don't know about. So the two people we know is Barry and Chesser. And we know season 9 is 15 episodes, at least. That's how many episodes we're going to be getting Grant in. Obviously, this season 806 didn't have Grant in it. Which I was in an episode this season where Grant wasn't in it. Even though he was in it for the beginning and end. But it was a filler episode. But again, it was very good because Bart and Nora took over. So I think we're going to be seeing that in season 9. I don't know how many episodes it will be. I'm assuming 18 unless they really want to stick to 15. Maybe 16 just to get an episode without Grant in. That's not a diss towards Grant, just giving him a little break. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 906 or something like that. When we get Grant not in an episode, but it'll be back for this season. Like this season he is. So we'll be getting something like that. But season 9, I think it's debatable to be the end. We don't know. But I'm assuming it's not. But nonetheless, it's going to be very interesting to see how this goes. So just remember that for the finale. It's going to be a very good finale. And I have a very good feeling about 818 as well. And seeing Matt Stone back, which is what I think we've all been wanting. I think we all love Thomas Reverse Flash. I think he's the best, period. But I think we all have been wanting Matt Stone to make a return on the Flash and not once tomorrow like he has the past 4 times. And I think Eric Wallace knew that, and he's been sitting on that for a while to make it right and not make it rushed. I think that'll be proved in 818. Now, I know we have mixed opinions about Eric Wallace. Me and a lot of you guys who watch these videos don't like it. Or, I shouldn't say me. A lot of you guys don't care for Eric Wallace. I get that. You can share your opinions. I don't really care. I have respect for Eric Wallace because I've seen what he's done for the show. And he's done some of the coolest things on The Flash we've had in the past several years, even since season 1. Like riding the lightning sword battle, which I know like people didn't like. But that was kind of cool. I mean, especially during the COVID era, we weren't even expecting to get that. And the writers weren't even going to do that. Eric Wallace had to push them to do that. I mean, we've gotten Barry's doing so many things the last, few years in the show that we've never seen him do before. And We've gotten all these characters back that really worked out. We've gotten Bart and Nora back several times throughout the past year on the show, or at least XS especially, where it's worked out really well. It made sense. The only thing that I think we all complain about is the time sickness and Team Flash being annoying as hell. But if you look at the main lead of the show, aka Barry Allen, the Flash, he's doing pretty good. And I think Eric Wallace, you can debate whether he wants to push people away or not, like cast members like Candace or whatever, but I think he does realize that the show is called The Flash, and then we need to focus on Barry. It's okay to focus on Team Flash a little bit, but Barry needs to be the main focus and dead center of the show to make it work, and I think he realizes that. So whether or not however you feel about Eric Wallace, I hope we can all agree that he does know what he's doing on some level, at least with Barry. I think he knows what he's doing with the rest of the characters as well, but just Barry in general, I think we can all agree he knows what he's doing with Barry. Which I think is really important, more important than Team Flash, obviously, because it's called The Flash and not The Flash and his friends, or, Flash and his super friends or whatever. It's called The Flash. And the past 8 years we've been dealing with Barry working on Team Flash and Team Flash relying on Team Flash. And now after 8 years, we're finally getting a Barry that's not heavily reliant on Team Flash. Unless he, needs a backup opinion to make sure his math works always in the field like he did when he rode the Lightning. He did that on the go. He just asked Cheston to make sure that would work. Those are the type of things we're getting this season. And that's because of Eric Wallace. So, and Season 6 had a little bit of that before COVID ruined it. But Season 6A was one of the best parts of the show, period, since Season 3 or 4. I mean, it was really damn good. And now it's because of Eric Wallace. So, Season 7, back up Season 6, got screwed over. Eric Wallace didn't get to do everything he wanted to do. I think Season 8's really shining a bright light on Eric Wallace. And I think people need to lighten up on their opinions of Eric Wallace and give him the opportunity to prove to us, the viewers, the fans, that he does know what he's doing. It's just up to us to see that and to allow him to prove that, which in my book he has. Throughout this entire season, since 801, he proved that for me. Especially after back at Season 6 and Season 7 especially. I think he came back hardball this season, and I hope we can all agree on that. Especially with Matt coming back, because Eric Wallace he had to have planned that for years now. He said that he's been playing in Season 8 for a long time. This had to have been in his book, so thank you, Eric Wallace, and yeah. Gonna get a lot of hate for that one, probably. But, yeah. So, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.